Day 4! You made it! Today we're going to talk about something really, really cool. It's called emotions. It's called feelings. A lot of people don't want to talk about emotions and feelings, but in truth, they are your guidance system. They let you know if you're on track or if you're off track. The better you feel, the better you feel. The worse you feel, the worse you feel. It's either an upward spiral or a downward spiral. And paying attention to them, being aware of them, can be key to your success. It can be absolutely key to your success. If you're not aware of your emotions, you're going around your life just reacting instead of responding to things, instead of controlling your emotions, then you can be in for a rough ride. Or you can be in for a nice, smooth, easy, clean ride if you're aware of your emotions and you know that you can actually control them. So the first thing I want to talk about is the vision that you created for yourself. That needs to elicit an emotional response. It needs to make you just feel like, yes, yes. It needs to make you just feel like, yes, really excited. And excitement is the ultimate emotion. Excitement is the emotion that you want to seek. Emotion is the excitement is the emotion that you want to pursue, that you want to follow. So whatever is the most exciting option at any time in your day, pick that, do that thing. Hang out with that person, call that person. Even if it's something you wouldn't normally do, like call your grandma. Maybe that's exciting for you. Give her a call. Or maybe it's to read a certain book or do a certain workout or watch a certain YouTube video. If it's exciting, do it. Follow that and it will lead to more excitement. Another thing to pay attention to is the fact that you are always in complete control of your emotions. Outside factors never influence your emotions. They merely reflect your emotions. So, for example, if I had a wife standing beside me and our house was burning down, we're both looking at the same house burning down. It's our house. All of our belongings are in there. She could be crying. She could be so upset and distraught and just broken and a mess. So upset that everything's burning down and she's losing everything. And I could be standing there looking at the house and just feeling so overjoyed with absolute freedom. To say, yes, we can start new. We have a clean slate now. So we're both standing in the same place. We're both looking at the same house burning down, but I'm thinking different thoughts. I'm focusing on the fact that, hey, this frees up a lot of, this creates a lot of free space for us now. Now we can create whatever we want. So I'm thinking those thoughts and I'm feeling a certain way, and she's thinking the thoughts of loss and destruction, so she's feeling a certain way. So no matter what the situation is, it doesn't really matter. Circumstances don't really matter. It's always how you think about them. It's always what you're focusing on in that situation. So just know that your emotions are always in your control and outside factors never influence your emotions. Other people can't upset you. Other people can't even make you happy. Other people can't make you happy, man. You can watch a comedy video, a comedy YouTube video, and you can laugh your absolute ass off because it's so funny. But really it's just what you're thinking about while you're watching that which makes it funny. But if you're in a really depressed state, and for example, if my wife just watched her house burn down and I show her a funny comedy YouTube video, she's not gonna care. She's watching the comedy now, but usually she'll laugh. But now she's watching it and it's not funny, because her thoughts are so, and she's transfixed and focusing on something entirely different. So it's your thoughts that are gonna help you elicit those feelings that you wanna feel. And yeah, you want to feel without feelings, without emotions, your life would be absolutely pointless. Life would not be worth it. Feelings and emotions are what give life purpose. They give your life meaning. You do things because you want to feel a certain way, and we avoid things because we don't want to feel a certain way. So everything we do it because we want to feel better. Basically, we want to either feel really good or we want to avoid feeling really, really bad. So we do things anyway because of the way they make us feel, so we might as well be very conscious of what makes us feel a certain way and then go towards that. And just know that you can create these feelings just by thinking certain thoughts and focusing on certain things. And little kids do this all the time. You can see little kids, they can go from crying 1 second to being absolutely hilariously funny the next second, and then going back to being sad and crying the next when you take away their toy or whatever. Like you can switch emotions, whatever, very, very quickly. And you can even act. You can be an actor. You can be an actress, and you can elicit certain emotional responses within yourself that can make you feel very, very powerful. I remember an interview with Leonardo DiCaprio after The Wolf of Wall Street, where he said where he was in the scene where he was pumping up the whole team. He's getting them all fired up with his speech, telling them to get on the phone and make their client either buy or die with the microphone. He's screaming it in there. And he said when he was in there acting, and he had all the cast in front of him were cheering, yeah, yeah, yeah. He said he felt so powerful. And he was just acting, but for him it was so real at the time. So I could be standing in front of this mirror right here, and I could be acting like, yes, 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 yes. Like my dream came true, my vision came true. And what I'd be doing there is I'd be feeling as if my vision were actually realized. And that's what we want to do. We want to familiarize ourselves with how it would feel had our vision already been realized. The more familiar you get with how that feels, the more likely, the quicker it is that vision's going to happen. The vision's going to happen regardless if you hold it in the forefront long enough. But the more feeling you give it, the more real you make it, the more real it becomes. It's really that simple. So the mind can make a hell out of heaven and a heaven out of hell just by eliciting those emotional responses with the thoughts. And two really good books that I've read in the past, and I continue to listen to audiobooks and reread. One of them is by Neville Goddard. It's called Feeling is the Secret. Really good book here, Feeling is the Secret by Neville. And it just talks about you can already know exactly how your vision's gonna feel when you reach it just by feeling the state already. You can imagine it. Just imagine the state already achieved, and it makes its way into reality just like that. And the second one is The Astonishing Power of Motions by Abraham Hicks. So two really good resources. You can get Astonishing Power of Motions on audiobook, and I think you can get this on Kindle, or it's a really thin book. You can just order it on Amazon and hand it off to someone when you're done. So I should actually transcribe this into an audiobook. If you want me to transcribe this book into an audiobook for you guys to download for free, let me know. I'll do that. Hope I don't get sued, but we'll make it our little secret. So yeah, just get into the feeling state of having your vision already realized, and just know that your emotions are always your business. No one else can create an emotion for you. No one else can cause you to feel a certain way. It's all up to you. It's all up to what you're thinking, what you're focusing on. So in the last video we talked about a focus, and what you want your focus to do is to elicit a strong feeling. To elicit a very strong feeling. And live in that feeling, live in that state. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for day 5. And if you have any questions, comments, let me know. Post them down below. Thanks, guys. Peace.